Hello, welcome to 1995Batman.com. Today we are looking at this, the Deluxe Lightwing Batman with Electroglow wings and lightning launcher. This was one of the last Batman Forever figures that came from the Kenner toy line. I have not covered all of them yet. This one was a bit of a white whale for me for a while. I could not find it anywhere. I finally found a packaged one for about 20 quid on eBay, so I was really chuffed with that. As I said, this was one of the last ones. This was designed by a guy called Aaron Archer, who, if you're listening to a podcast called The Toy Armada, this was one of the ones he joined Kenner just as they were finishing off the Batman Forever line. This was one of the ones he designed. It's another cool kind of light-up feature figure. And yeah, let's just have a quick look at the packaging. So let's have a look at the cool illustration there. I don't know that it's a great Val Kilmer, but it's yeah, it's okay, I guess. And there's the packaging going around the back. You got all the toy lines, most of which, as I say, I've covered. Still got a few outstanding ones, and then there's just a description of kind of where to put the batteries and how to put the thing on and light everything up, and etc, etc, etc. So let's get it open and have a quick look. So I have already pre-cut these. What I tend to do is I cut like down there, and I keep the top bit so that I can lift it off, take the figure out. And then if I want it in packaging, as I say, I don't have these out on display yet, and when I do, they'll probably be loose, but I like keeping the packaging if I have bought it as part of the thing. So just going in close, this is your Batman figure in the sonar suit again. I think this might be a new sculpt. I don't quite recognise little bits of it, like this gauntlet in particular. There's these sort of like triangular bits instead of the usual kind of little fins that he has. And obviously the whole thing is translucent. It's got translucent legs, translucent arms, translucent torso. You can see, put my finger behind, you can see my finger through it. That's obviously because the figure is a light up figure, so it's quite, yeah, it needs to sort of glow through to work. But yeah, I think it's a pretty smart kind of figure. Yeah, I kind of like it. I'm not sure about the kind of texture on these bits. I think it's meant to be sort of like circuitry and stuff, but it makes him look a bit like he's sort of wearing like a furry suit or something. But anyway, so as you can see, as I went around the back, he's got this massive rectangular opening in the back, and that's because he clips onto, that's how he clips onto his little backpack. So just click that in, it clicks in really nicely. It's got this stand here as well, which kind of just helps the figure just stand up, because so many of these Kenner figures are terrible at just like flopping over or wobbling or everything, but this stands really nicely. So yeah, it's got two buttons at the top here, as you can see. So this thing, just going around the back, this thing looks like, you know, two fuel cells, you know, like he's the Rocketeer or something. It's actually harboring two AA batteries. So that's what is powering this. And it's got two lights in it. So I'm just going to put the missile. This is the missile that comes with it, which is very cool. Kind of looks like the Batwing, or kind of shaped like the Batwing in the movie. So just click that into there, it clicks in. And then yeah, he's got these two buttons. So one of them, that one lights up the missile in a kind of reddy kind of colour, which is kind of cool. It kind of starts here and it kind of glows the whole missile, which is kind of cool. And then this one glows his chest, and you get a little bit of kind of spill coming out of his arm there. Don't think it really travels down to the legs at all, but still, it's a cool little feature. You know, I do like these light up figures, and they went for quite a few on the Batman Forever line. I think Power Beacon is still probably my preferred Batman light up figure, but this is a close second. This is pretty cool. Obviously you've got a missile here, and we'll just pull the button, fire it out. Yep. So that's how that goes. Obviously you can't put it any lower. That's as far as that will go. But overall, I think this is a really smart figure. I like that they've incorporated the design and the look of the Batwing, particularly from the movie. You know, and you've got all these little openings and things. I like the light up feature. I do think they work quite well. You press both at the same time. They're not on the same circuit or anything. But yeah, that is Lightwing Batman, not Nightwing. It feels like they named it because it was so similar to Nightwing, but it's Lightwing Batman. This is a pain to find on eBay because you type in Lightwing Batman and it's like, did you mean Nightwing Batman? No, I don't. I want Lightwing. But yeah, get this if you can. This was towards the end of the toy line, so it is a little bit harder to find. I would recommend, yeah, getting it boxed if you can, just to make sure everything's kind of in there and working. But yeah, that's Lightwing Batman. That's Lightwing Batman. See you next time.